Hello world, and we're back! Electric Space Falcon in the house. Alright, this is what's being built. It is the Mad Chicken. I hope it's not. Wait, Killer Chicken, Mad Pigeon. Those are good alter egos too. This is Electric Falcon, and what we're going to look at today, right now, is we're turning on our electronics, lights and cameras, gadgets, especially right up there. I wanted to show you this. This is one of my favorite things, taught to me by one of my favorite people, Tap Giles. Thank you for mentoring me in the Dreamiverse. I appreciate it so much. He helped me make a great space sequence, and I had no idea how to do it until Tap showed me. Also, he taught me how to do an avalanche, or yes, an avalanche, that's what it was, and a bunch of other things. It was so much fun. I wish everybody could see it. But here is the type of thing that he taught me. It was really nice. This, make a microchip for your whole environment, and then you can see what's going on. Let's click on these lights. We have two lights here, and I just wanted to show you that. You can see them there. I like when there's that line. What was it? Where did that line go? That's a fun line. Woo! So that's the purple light, and you can see that it is casting that purple like a shadow over here. And then this is the blue light. And by the way, right now I have this blue light to be super intense. And I want to show you something really quick about lights that I like a lot. These images over here. And then, oh, I can't wait to do that. See how it makes it so cool just instantly? Like the very first one. I love you. And look at that. See, so this is a very powerful feature of having one light project different like splotches of light, and that's, you know, that's what makes it look real. All right, this little thing there, isn't that neat? Oh my gosh! I want to animate that light moving in the background, which would be so possible. And that's cool. I like that. You know, it gives, and that is in fact the one that I'm using. See the stripe, number 4. So I have that turned off right now, and that's how I work. I work in that light, but you just go over here, use image, number 4, number 5, whatever you want. And this one I have lined up the way I wanted it to be. But there's some others in here that might work. 12, I don't know. And maybe change the color. Oh, I'm looking at the wings right there. That's really cool. I definitely like that. I'm gonna paint the wings a little bit too, but it's, if you can just have the light of your environment do some of the detail for you, you're good to go. Okay. So then that's one thing I wanted to show you about the light. There was something else. I think that's it. I have the purple one had a really cool thing too. So the backlighting, and you can see the backlight, right? So it's kind of coming. Oh, that beautiful purple! I love it so much, and the symmetry is really nice. Not done on the back. It's just a bunch of shapes cut out, but since it's out of view, since it's off camera, we're cool with it now. It's looking really good. But that is what's going on with the lights. Let's keep looking at the gizmo. Where did you go? Hello, gizmo. Did I turn them back off or whatever? Okay, there's the sun. Yeah, and did I collapse them? No. Let's see. Indeed, I did. Okay, so that's... yeah, I remember collapsing. You have to be kind of careful with that sometimes when you move your microchip. Sometimes no bueno. There's a nice way to, let's snap this to screen, and that's what we did. All right, okay, cool. So let's go through this real quick. There's some really cool things. The sun and sky, and that's obviously the sun right there. And you can just see, look what I'm working with. It's I didn't really want like a total sky effect. We're going to do the fog. There's two clouds of fog there. So there's that one, and then there's that one. And they're both kind of just there. We already talked about the lights. There's the blue light and the purple light, and you can tell which one is which by just clicking on them. It's so nice to work with. Now the last two are these gradient effects, and you know, we'll go over those a little bit more when I'm finishing this up, I think. But I just want to let you know that that is the super easy way to go about managing your whole render. And this was taught to me by Tab Giles of how to wrap everything up nicely in Dreams. So okay, let's keep continuing to work on this. That was the render environment. I showed the camera in the prior episode, and we got a field of view so that it distorts the feet so that they're bigger and the wings that they're in view. I wanted to say things, cool, smart things like foreshortening and everything like that, but you know, that was the best I got. All right, I think it looks good. What should we work on next? It's either going to be the head or the feet, I think. I'm going to save the feet for last. I don't know how to do the body. I'm not going to necessarily want to do that. So it's the feet. This will be fun. So for this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to recreate those claws. And then we're going to finish those claws in a separate episode. So let's just try to replicate this claw right here. And as before, I always like to save everything. Now, how can I do that? Okay, I'll just put it down. Just put it right there. All right. And we're going to try to recreate that shape, but without this unfortunate huge S-curve. I did know, yeah, well, let's just dive right in. There's another thing that I noticed that I really like. See how that has that really nice shiny texture? Maybe we could even, I don't know. I want to go in here and see if I can do something. Ooh, let's try this. Let's try this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Would this even work? No. That's definitely a possibility later. But yeah, you see what I'm after there is like, wow, that's a claw. See that? That's a simplified claw. That I don't want it that simple. We're going for total real life, so I'm gonna somehow do like more fingery than that. But that is cool. All right, so here we go. I want to get that same texture, and specifically the finish is, so let's get out of that. Okay, cool. All right, that is the finish that I want to work with, and I think I want to start. Here's a pro tip. Okay, new sculpture. So now we've lost it. So that wasn't the thing. I think what we're just going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this same sculpture and then delete that out of it in the future. How did I make the claw before? Was this curve tool. I like the curve tool. It's cool. And okay, this is nice. We're going to be able to do this easily here. And let's see if I can. How did I do the curve tool? All right. I think, is it like that? Okay. I am in the curve tool indeed. And there is a way to get inside of the curve tool. Oh, I saw it just gave me 3 on that was pretty heavy. So I want to I'm still in the curve tool, but I don't have anything happening right now. Okay, what is you doing? Ah, weird. Okay, so we're going back into that again. We have the curve tool. Now I think what I want to do is this edit shape. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Okay. And I want to edit the shape. Oh yes, this caused me multiple problems multiple times. The key is L1 square to edit the shape. So being able to do that makes this somewhat easy. Not. And then, okay, we're going to go. Okay, all right, so we got, all right, okay, and I don't, yes, thank you. I liking that. I'm liking that. Okay, not that. And you see why, okay, so now, fantastic. We have emulated the original, and then, there we are. That's a better, I think you could admit, ooh, yes, we're getting closer and closer to, very menacing claws for sure. Oh my gosh. And that looks a lot like my drawing. I can't totally see it, but I'm very happy with that. And also I think the thing that we were doing where we were cutting it. So I am going to, slice and make it a like angular claw, but I don't know exactly how to, because it can't be just round tip, right? Like that. And I didn't want it to be like total. Well, we could do that real quick. Let's try. Okay, so I don't know. Should I leave it like that? Let me know down in the comments what you would have chosen. I think I I want to come back and like cut it. I think like the exact thing that I showed you before. Yeah, where I don't know, I'm just making this up on the spot, people. All right, so I think what I want to do is just cut right underneath. Yeah, and cut that tip off. I think that's cool. I think that's the shape rather than these like super needles. I don't think, yeah, I think it's got an edge to it. So, okay, high level pro tip coming right at you. Before you pop out of the tool, you want to do a couple of things. You want to look at the blending and see if it's doing what you want. And for this specific curve, it's kind of tricky. It can cause some problems. So it doesn't edit the same way as others. I do like varying looseness so much. And then you want to look at this loose amount. Not bad. Look how it added a new kind of texture to it. I love that texture a lot, and that texture can be changed by this looseness amount. I'm noticing it's like at a 40%. I just want to kind of like, okay, not that, no, not that, not that, okay. And then sometimes I go like that, and then we'll do back, but I don't want to do back because I don't want to lose how it was. I like how it was. Now, this is another top level pro tip. One of the things you got to do before you're done, you check all of the attributes because you can't always get back here. So to just change an attribute, sometimes that's tricky. Then you stamp it. Now, this is really important because what we're doing is we're just editing it in space right here. And then we're going to stamp it down. I think that actually I wanted to kind of do something with that. There we go. It looked a little weird. I don't know. That seems fine. I don't know. That's cool. Oh my gosh. That's wicked. Yeah, and I'll be able to do something with that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So now when you get it to where you think it's good, then you got to stamp it. Now it's there in real life. IRL! IRL! This is the IRL Eagle. Looks good. Looks okay. Let's see. I hope that this helps. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a cone. Fine. Yes. Okay. And we're going to invert it, which is the triangle button. And now that's going to cut that off. And oh, this is the design plan, but I don't know. Is it good? I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard to say. Now, one of the things is like as I'm cutting, I hope that I'm applying the same exact. Yeah, and that's a great shape. See, that shape is cool for me. I also even do like the little knuckle in there. I do want to kind of do like I need to knuckle it a couple of times. But I don't know if that's the knuckle I want. So let's first of all let's do this. Let's move it into position, and then I'm gonna actually start working on it. And Let's see if we can do this.